Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, George Kirby. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, it was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Dylan Howard. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. So we're off and running in Game 3. The wind of the pitch. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Just misses. 2-2. That one the other way. Marte with the throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ball 1, no strikes. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park. And today's starting pitcher, Edward Cabrera. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first, Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike up high. 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. So now 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. First offering misses the mark. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one hit to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Jared Kelenic. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Cabrera throws to first. Rodriguez gets back easily. Another move to first. And he's back again. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch is outside. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there, and the count is 2-2. Cabrera picks over, back in there standing. And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Noel V. Marte up next for the Mariners. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Noel V. Marte. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first offering is not close. And the right-hander deals. That one missing inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Here comes a pitch. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. With a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Vinny Pasquantino up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and he just misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And the 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He doesn't have a throw, and a run is in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ian Happ up to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. And misses inside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. But no advance from the runners. Two. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cal Raleigh waiting for a turn at the plate. And the pitch. And they're all loaded up.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. That misses. 1-0. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And the slider just misses.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And he deals. High fly ball out towards left field. Soto raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 5-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Coming on for the Orioles, Cole Irvin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Lane Thomas.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 1-0. And that one pulled foul. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Chris Paddock preparing to come on if needed. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the M's 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back in Seattle, here's Miguel Sano. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Kirby, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they've got their first run. It's 5-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That's in for a strike. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike two.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
The second baseman, Brandon
Lau at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
0-2 with the count.
In the dirt. Raleigh collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 5-1. This is the American League Division Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for Seattle, Nicky Lopez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a good eye there. And there's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Towards first. Sano steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And now the lefty. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. There's a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And now it's 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Gonzalez moves under this one. 2 away.
now batting the center fielder.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Kirby back to work. Urias measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. And fouled off. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Started after it, appeal to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now Dylan Howard. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs. And that one clips the corner. And 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's a speed threat, Jared Kelenic. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Marte in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, first baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Vinny Pasquantino. Next pitch is popped up. Orioles settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Guillorme. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man at first, Juan Soto, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. He goes down looking. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Late swing fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Rutschman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Guillorme off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, blocked. Raleigh down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the 4th, and now Ian Happ. The pitch. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Picked up a double and 3 runs batted in at his first at bat. missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The right field.
Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Grounded out his first time. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Sliced hard but foul. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They're up 5-1. Back at T-Mobile Park at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The why to kick the pitch, and that's in the dirt.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Righty delivers. That one hammered center field back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one almost got him.
1 strike.
The pitch. That's through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Back in Seattle, here's the third baseman, Nicky Lopez.
The third baseman, Nicky Lopez.
The wind of the pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Got it by him for the K. Jeff McNeil up next for the Mariners.
Second baseman,
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Good eye right there. Tapped softly on the ground. Sano throws to first in time. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now it's the power speed combo. Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one off the mark. Ball 3. Jared Kellner to bat next. And a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And that one is going to go. All muscle to center field. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
For that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Base is empty with 2 away. In now is the Mariners DH, Jared Kellner. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1 for count.
The pitch. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. And here it comes. Got him. That's the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Oscar Gonzalez. Kirby back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Dylan Howard, the next to hit for the Orioles. Inside, just missed.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
That's down and in. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Luis Guillorme, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. And now 1 and 2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Juan Soto.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball two.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second. Flips the corner, and it's 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now here is Miguel Sano, and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Throws to first. Third out. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Bottom of the 6th. And now for Seattle, Noelvi Marte. And the pitch. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and he's on at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pasquantino at the plate and takes high there. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Andrew Wantz getting ready to go. Sims getting cranked up as well. Move to first, and he's back in safely. The pitch. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ian Happ up next for the Mariners.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Marte, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt, but kept close. Rutschmidt fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low. At the belt and fires.
Nope. That's inside.
Lane Thomas on deck for the M's. Runner at second, 2 down. There's the strike, 3-1. In the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Mariners 6 and the Orioles 3. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The pitch. On the ground. Fair ball. Around second is Rutschman. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. George Kirby out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new pitcher in the game, Griffin Jacks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's Brandon Lau. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2. No outs. Runner on second. Bounce to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now back the third baseman.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Ramon Urias getting ready to hit. in there, and it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly.
Swing, a high fly ball left field. Pat pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
0-1. They say you're winning. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Dylan Howard. There's a strike. And the pitch. In the air to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Lane Thomas digs in now. And a pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Righty delivers. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
McNeil stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And a strike. The 2-1 is high.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the O's 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Helsley. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now the DH, Luis Guillorme. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And the 1-0. And that's outside. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. Check swing, and he held up. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Three-1 now. That catches the corner. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chopper right side. The underhand flip. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23,
Miguel Sano, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. That one in triple digits.
Oh, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And here it comes. And now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And the score remains 6-4. Righty reliever out of the pen, Andrew Watts.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? First offering, misses the mark.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Right-handed reliever. And that's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. That one in there across the letters.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kelly in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cionel Perez. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. And they're at the knees. And that is strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The wind to kick the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Marte in now, takes ball one off the plate. In for a strike, and the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. One and two now. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still lead it though, 6-4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The pitch. A little bit high. 1-0.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Next offering is down low. 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And now a full count.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. One gone, runner at first. Brandon Lowe, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one, 0-1. And the righty deals. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Going to count 1 and 2. The tying run at the plate. And that one upstairs. Two now. Now this is a rocket to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman,
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And downstairs.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now move to first. And he's back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Tying run at the plate. And it's 1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.